Welcome back to art class with Miss Justice. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create Zentangle designs. These are special types of doodles that are normally black and white, and they can be very intricate and detailed. For today's lesson, we're just going to be doing Zentangles on a white sheet of paper and with a pen or Sharpie. So for this assignment, you're going to be choosing a shape, any shape that you would like to trace. We're going to be tracing that shape with pencil. You're also going to need some kind of tracer, an eraser, a pen, a Sharpie, different kinds of Sharpie or marker, something dark and black, and you'll also need your white sheet of paper and maybe some different pattern ideas. So to start this project, we want to start with our pencil and then whatever shape you're planning to trace. And I'm using a circle, but you could pick a different shape if you wanted to. I'm going to trace that circle, and I want to make random shapes all over my paper that do not touch the edge. So they're all touching each other, but I have a border going all the way around that does not have anything touching it. Once you've got your shapes traced in pencil, now it's time to trace them with something dark, like a Sharpie or a pen, any tool that you have that is a very dark color or black. And when I'm tracing my shape, I want to make sure that I go around it very carefully and slowly. I like to turn my paper as I go, especially for circles. And this is just so that I have a nice, clean outline. It's important that each shape be very clean and neat and have a distinct border. And we are going to be tracing those intersecting lines. Intersecting lines are lines that go together in between each other, over each other, and we're going to trace all of those lines. And then when you're done, you can erase those pencil lines. Once you've got your pencil lines erased, you are ready to start your patterns. Sometimes I like to start a pattern with a pen or a smaller tool like a pencil because it gives me a little bit more control as I start. I also like to use idea sheets for my patterns. Sometimes it's hard to come up with this many pattern ideas in one sitting, so I like to use pre-planned ideas. I decided to start with this polka dot pattern, and I'm doing it with my pen because I haven't decided yet if I want the dots to be black and the background to be white, or if I want the dots to be white and the background to be black. If you're not sure about where you're going with a pattern, or you don't have a complete plan, you can always draw it in pen or pencil first and not fill it in. You can always choose to fill in a pattern later. We want our patterns to be super balanced, so we should have patterns all over our paper that have some that are heavy black, some that are heavy white, and some that are kind of 50-50. If I choose to color the background of this pattern and leave the dots white, it will be heavy black because most of the pattern would be black. If I choose to color the dots in black, it will be a very light white pattern. As I choose my patterns, I want to make sure that each pattern is unique and different. So as I start to speed this up and choose different patterns, I want to make sure that each one is different and not the same. I'm going to start going in with my Sharpie and making some darker patterns. And as I start to make decisions about each one, I can start to fill in larger spaces. So you can see that the checkerboard pattern is more of a 50-50 white and black, whereas my polka dot pattern is very heavy white. I want to make sure that I'm choosing a variety of patterns, some that are organic shapes and some that are geometric shapes. Organic shapes would be the ones with curvy lines, flower patterns, or fish scale patterns. Your geometric patterns are your ones with straight lines or math shapes. So your circles, squares, triangles, those are your geometric shapes. As I continue around my paper, I'm making sure to keep each pattern interesting and unique. If I don't like it later, I can always go back and add more details to it when I have seen the overall picture and decided whether or not I need more black or more white. Now obviously when the video is sped up, it looks like I'm working very, very quickly. But this is my actual speed of working. It's very slow and detailed. It's important to, when you're doing Zentangle, to really take your time and work carefully because each pattern is so intricate. This is the finished piece. So I don't want you to copy what I've done here. I really want you to come up with your own patterns and your own ideas. Don't feel like your paper needs to look like my paper. Your paper should be unique, interesting, and different. Well, I hope you enjoyed our Zentangle lesson for today. Be sure to subscribe, like, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Have a great day.